Hello class, hope you are doing well and you are safe. And if there is any area that need more explanation, kindly you can raise that area during the lesson chat or the Zoom session. Now at our today's chapter lesson, I wanted us we discuss about introduction to tenancy and premise. Now our today's objectives: define the term tenancy, landlord and tenant. Next objective, state factors affecting tenancy, and last objective, explain above factors mentioned that affecting tenancy. Now let's move to the first objective, define the term tenancy. When we talk about tenancy, it's the possession and use of a rural estate owned by another party. It's a possession and use of, let's say, a real estate owned by another party. The next definition is landlord. Landlord is, when we talk about landlord, is the owner of the house or apartment, condominiums or real estate which is rented. And then definition of the term tenant. Tenant is someone who pays the rent to use land or building or a car that is owned by someone else. Now those are the definition of those terms. Now the factors that affecting tenancy. Those factors include what can you afford, check on the neighborhood, and also there is the next factor, what to look for in the property. And next one is next factor, think about the safety, work out of total costs, tenancy agreement, length of tenancy, and what the deposit is. And now those are the factors. Now explanation of those factors. What can you afford? You consider what you can afford in tenancy. You consider what you can afford so that you can make an agreement. Then there is check on the neighborhood. This is whereby now you consider how secure is the area, how the safety of that area. You consider some of the factors, whether the place is quiet, is noisy, is also you consider the road traffic, water supply, such kind of things. And then when we talk about what to look for in a property in terms of repair, let's say in the market, such kind of things. And then next there is think about the safety. You check how the let's say the properties of that building. You check the doors and window whether they can be locked. Properly. If they are functioning, you check the let's say you look the house that you want to rent, whether is the properties of that house whether they are functioning properly and whether you are comfortable. Then there is work out the total cost. This is whereby now you consider how much the deposit you can use, you can pay, double check of rent details, such kind of things. You consider more about in terms of cost, in terms of agreement with the tenant. And also there is tenancy agreement. Before you sign those agreement of tenancy, there is some of the factors that you are supposed to consider, which include length of tenancy. There are certain duration that you are supposed to pay rent, such kind of things. And also if you can pay some little amount, such kind of things you are supposed to consider before you sign. And if you are not comfortable with such kind of the agreement, you are not supposed to sign before, but you consult the owner of those landlord. You negotiate so that you can feel comfortable, and then you sign. Now that is some of the few of the things that I wanted us we discussed today. And during the lesson chat, you can be able to ask questions there, and we discuss together. And if there is any other area that needs more explanation during the Zoom, you can be able to ask questions there. Now have a good day, and then kindly be punctual during the lesson chat and lesson Zoom. Have a good day.